can't believe Bandai Namco finally did it. I was just convinced they was gonna wait at least 2 more weeks before they finally announced the final DLC pack. Well, here it is, boys and girls. DLC Pack 3, or Diamond Pack 2, is finally here. And I just want to go on and say that what I've seen, it looks nice, but it's also disappointing at the same time. But I'm gonna leave that for another video. Y'all see the title. I made this video like 2 weeks ago, and I was actually finishing up my editing last night and told myself I'll just work on the rest of it in the morning and I'll have it uploaded. And to my amazement, I wake up this morning and they did it. They released the pack. I put a lot of time into making this video, so I'm still gonna upload it. At this point, I just wanted to show off just how close I thought I got to guessing what was being added. It's also kind of funny to see that what they're doing with Daima Goku as far as his transformations. It looks like they're gonna just add the Super Saiyan 4 adult version of Goku to the Daima Goku, and I was way off from that prediction. And I don't even know how they doing Vegeta's Super Saiyan 3 transformation. He better not be his own character, but again, I'm gonna save all that for another video. For now, please enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey guys, Infinite here. The other day I made a video going over what I would like to see after Bandai finally gives us the final DLC pack. I talked about things like new outfits and the possible collaborations between studios to get outfits from other shows into the game. Bringing back stages to the game, as well as more locations from across the Dragon Ball universe seen in both Super and Daima. I even mentioned adding more characters to the game, both those absent and those never before seen in the games. Look, I know, all of these things seem like wishful thinking because we're heading into September and Bandai still hasn't whispered a word on when we can expect the final DLC pack. I really tried to be as positive as I could in my previous video, optimistic you could say, but today I'm going to be more grounded, more realistic. Just looking at how the first 2 packs went pretty much tells me what the reality of what we can look forward to when it's finally announced. First, please allow me to establish how I feel when it comes to characters when we're talking about Sparking Zero's roster. This of course is my opinion, so please don't beat me up in the comments, but we didn't even receive 11 characters in the first pack. Please allow me to explain. Sparking Zero refers to transformations as characters. Adding transformations to the roster comes to a total of over 180 characters if I'm not mistaken. SSJ1 Goku and Base Goku are considered 2 separate characters. But if you count the actual character of Goku as himself with his transformations, he becomes just 1 character. Under these rules, the actual roster falls to just over 80 characters. Xenoverse and Budokai, just to show what I'm getting at, doesn't let you pick SSJ2 Goku as his own character because he is a part of Goku, an extension. Alright, I believe if you follow me this long, you might see where I'm trying to go with this. The first DLC pack, the Superhero Pack, gave us 11 characters. These characters are as followed: Piccolo, Piccolo Potential Unleash, Orange Piccolo, Giant Piccolo, Gohan, SSJ Gohan, Potential Unleash Gohan, Beast Gohan, Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, and of course, Cell Max. Realistically though, we only got 5 new characters: Gohan, Piccolo, Gamma 1, Gamma 2, and again, Cell Max. 5 is the golden number, people. Just watch where I'm going with this. Now looking at the second DLC pack, Daima Pack 1, we are given 8 new characters: SSJ Goku, Vegeta, SSJ Vegeta, SSJ2 Vegeta, SSJ3 Vegeta, Glorio, Majin Buu, and Pansy. Taking away the transformations, we were technically given 4 new characters, but let's just say 5 if we count Base Goku. Base Goku was a pre-order early bonus, but if you think about it this way, he would have been added in this pack as a playable character. So yeah, let's just say 5 characters for the second DLC pack. Do you see where I'm going with this now? 5 characters again is the magic number. This is strongly beginning to look like this is how it's going to be looking when we finally get that final DLC pack. We haven't gotten any of the Tamagotchis yet. In fact, Pansy being added might have ruined their inclusion in the final pack. If Bandai sticks with that 5 number, realistically, we know Goemon will be added with a possibility of a transformation into his giant form. So who will the other 4 characters be? I can't see Bandai giving us all 3 Tamagotchis because that will only leave room for one more character under these, well, 5 character rule that they seem to be following. There's Majin-Do, the Supreme Kai, his brother, Dr. Irenzu, Pansy's dad, Piccolo. These, of course, are just to name a few of the characters we can expect to see waste a slot or 2, you know? Of course, Bandai could go out with a bang and give us all of these characters mentioned. But let's switch gears real quick. Let's talk about the characters we really want to see. SSJ4 Goku and SSJ3 Vegeta. It's safe to say SSJ4 Goku being added is a safe bet. There's no doubt about that. But will Bandai give us Goku's child form transformations? Because Bandai makes it clear when it comes to character transformations in Sparking Zero, if they gave us base Goku, all of his transformations that will be, that'll be 4 new characters right there, right? I'm predicting that SSJ4 Goku will be added to N Goku as a costume transformation. Pretty much the same way they did with Diamond Pack 2 when they added Goku, giving him access to his SSJ transformation. Because again, when you reserved the game, it was given to you as a pre-order bonus. You got base Goku, but he was unable to transform. So if you look at it this way, if base Goku was added to Diamond Pack 2, then we would have got that he would have been that new character for this pack, and he would have been, of course, given his Super Saiyan transformation. When you look at it that way, again, we got 5 new characters in this pack. Well, technically 4, because we already had Goku, he was just given a transformation. But fundamentally, it's 5 characters in this pack. We're definitely not gonna get Daima Goku with all his transformations. I just can't see them giving us SSJ2 Goku and SSJ3. But yeah, I guess we'll see when the time comes, right? Vegeta's SSJ3 transformations might be handled the same way too. Slapping a costume transformation to his end version would free up another character slot to allow Bandai to still have 4 open slots for the roster. And I probably wouldn't need to mention this at this point, but the same can be done for Mini Goku by adding another costume transformation to give him access to his, well, basically the rest of his SSJ forms, including SSJ4. So if we assume Bandai do things this way, base version of Goku and base version of Vegeta won't have to waste a character slot to make the diamond versions of them, you know? So at this point with Goemon, we still have 4 remaining slots for new characters. Majin-Do will likely be added, but realistically, I can't see Bandai wasting the remaining 3 slots on all 3 Tamagotchis. At max, we'll probably get the Tamagotchi that fought against either Goku or Vegeta. With 2 slots remaining, we are looking at potential waste of slots at this point. Bandai will unfortunately add either Pansy's dad or Dr. Irenzu. Bandai would definitely like to promote the Diamond characters, so I can't see them adding a character from a version of one of the Z characters like Piccolo or Supreme Kai, because after all, these characters came from the Z era. They've already been established. They're gonna want to promote more of the Diamond characters. Of course, Bandai could piss the fan base off even more by wasting a slot on what's his name? I think his name is Hebus, for example. You know, the dude with the demon belt. The outrage would be crazy, but I wouldn't be surprised if Bandai did this, because after all, they did it with Pansy. Nobody asked for Pansy in the second DLC pack. Dr. Irenzu will probably be a safe bet for the final slot, another Eraser character slot for sure, but with Goku and Vegeta's transformations being added, will hopefully take the attention off the other characters. Because remember, in the second DLC pack, Vegeta was a highlight of that pack. You know, he had all his transformations, namely the SSJ3. I don't think nobody really cared about Glorio. Nobody definitely didn't give a damn about Pansy. And we just got Goku with a Super Saiyan transformation. We've seen that. We've seen a child version of Goku going Super Saiyan in GT. That character's in the game. So when we was giving Vegeta with Super Saiyan 3 transformation, he was the pinnacle of that DLC, the highlight. So this is my mock-up of the characters, not counting the transformations we can expect to see in the final pack. And again, this is my opinion, this is my prediction. I'm not saying this is fact, I'm not saying this has been leaked to me or anything. This is just what I'm predicting, what I think we're gonna see. And that is as follows. Goemon, one of the Tamagotchis, Majin-Do, Ibis, and Dr. Irenzu. And as far as Goku and Vegeta, as far as Mini Goku, we can expect to see SSJs 2, 3, and 4 for Mini Goku, and Adult Vegeta SSJ 3. So with all that combined, and with using Bandai's logic with transformations being separate from characters, we're looking at possibly 10 characters being added, with possibly the final DLC pack we will ever receive for Sparking Zero. Once again, I'm just gonna say this again. This is just my opinion, and honestly, I'm hoping I missed the mark completely and Bandai add more than 5 characters. Like, let's just go out with a bang, because we know they're not gonna support this game after this. It's September now, and with less than 40 days, surely Bandai will make some type of announcement for the future of the DLC. You would think they would do, but going off their track record, don't hold your breath. So what do you guys think about my predictions? Do you agree, or do you think there will be other characters announced for the final DLC? Tell me what you think in the comments below. I really want to see what you guys think. With that, this has been Infinite Zero, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.